here, and let me just turn off these things because I will turn off these as well. This is Takes to the Skies episode. I think it's I forgot which episode it is, but this is me playing a simulated battles, but in tanks. Whoops. But in tanks. I am flying out this plane, but actually, fact, it's not simulated. Sorry, it is realistic battles, but it has the that new simulated battles event thing, like it has like no hub, no nothing, stuff like that. It actually has the realistical controls attached to it, but it doesn't have the simulator side of it all. This does go for like 20 minutes, like say like 28 minutes, and I'm going to play the entire video. And there is like 2 minutes there because not there because I was loading into the game. But yeah, I'm playing at my my HS, what is it called? My HS129B B2. This is the duck, or nickname called Ugly Duckling, because of the fact that what it looks like. Now like I said, this has a simulator controls, same as like there's no hub. So I'm paying attention to what I'm looking at. This pilot here, this guy is a really good pilot. This guy was an awesome pilot. I fought against him and I killed him. So I get a lucky kill in this game that you guys would not expect, but I actually never actually thought I was going to get it. Before I was flying the wrong way, so it's kind of a bit disappointing. Like there, that's my very first mistake. But in this event, it's kind of fun because, it is really fun because like no plane has any icons over the aircraft, so you actually have to fly really close to them to actually see what they are. Or if you like me, you can identify shapes very well in this game. Like even though they're pixels, I can identify, okay, this pixel is flying directly at me, at this speed, at this altitude, must be an enemy. Like I can legitly like identify on what's happening. I kill a lot of planes in this game, like with this plane. Plus, I also kill a plane. So, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was flying around, like with like there's no hub. The RS2s or the Stormtroopers have no idea who to shoot at, so I grabbed this opportunity to hunt down 2 Stormtroopers that were bad, but they weren't good either. I thought this guy was going down before, but he stabbed his left wing, and I looked around, over to my side. I must have hit him like really bad. I did him in his elevator, so he did die. He crashed into the ground down there and blew up. Now the Stormtrooper to my left side. I'm first paying attention to like the main road because the enemies could have pushed towards the main road, and I was thinking, okay, maybe they're on the main road and see the Stormtrooper. I thought he was going to go head on, but then he turned, and that was a good plan. That was a good idea because then I was going to hit him. I think I'll use all my ammo up on this one plane. Almost all my ammo. I do have a few more cannon rounds left. I should have gone with the 30 mils instead of the 37. That's what that round is. The gun. This guy goes down. As you can pretty much tell, he crashes and he goes down. And all this time, I'm actually still scanning in for ground units. I'm still scanning in ground units because the chat still doesn't work. I'm still checking for ground units. Like you don't realize this, but there is no actual markers at all on the ground, and I'm still scanning even though there's objects on the ground. I'm identifying, saying, okay, if they're friendly, enemy, what type of shape they are, if they're pointing directly at me or if they're pointing directly at my spawn point. It could be enemy or it could be friendly. By now anyone would be anywhere. And this B-25 and me were dogfighting for a whole few minutes or so. I did tell the enemy, okay, I did tell my team, okay, at B-25 up high, about 10 feet, about 1,000 feet, flying at this angle, going towards friendlies, stuff like that. I did see that those 2 tanks down there, but I didn't engage because I wanted to shoot down this bomber. Or at least if I can knock this bomber out, I could fly back to base, grab more ammo, grab more fuel, and head on out. But that doesn't happen in this event. Like in this battle, I get shot down by this dude, but not here. Actually, in fact, I get shot down while I'm changing my controls when I was flying away. I'm out of his gun range, but he's still trying to shoot at me. He's still trying to get me off of his tail. As you can from my show, there is tanks down below. I had no idea at this point there's 2 tanks down like underneath me at all. I was still trying to dogfight this one person, still trying to knock him out of the sky so I can actually RTB back to base, rearm, refuel, and get back up and start knocking out these tanks. This guy starts shooting at me, so I hear bullets entering my plane, so my fuselage, so I pull out of the fight. I never actually got severely hit at this point. None of my plane is actually severely hit. Just bullets ricocheting off my fuselage and going into the ground. This is when I make a fatal mistake in my judgment of cool. I never knew he actually turned around at this point. I did say to myself, well, if he's going to, if he's smart, he will turn around. So I look behind me and he is turning around, so I'm like, oh, okay, he's probably turning around and going back to base. The shape in the sky, I thought it was enemy, so I was like, oh crap, it's gonna be a bit hairy, but it's a Stuka. Sorry, it's not a Stuka, it's an IL-2. I think it's an IL-2. It's a Stuka M. Yeah, it's this guy. I think it's this guy. But yeah, this guy is the one who kills me, by the way. I do get my revenge, I do shoot him down, so that's okay. This guy in this plane was really good, and so in this tank was also really good, but back to me flying away. As you can tell, this guy is quite smart. If I look at myself, I can see myself flying directly at him. I do hit him a few times in the visualize, but to make another fatal mistake, not shooting earlier. So there we go. I get hit again. This is when I take some damage, not much. Just my visualize is slightly pink, so it's not badly damaged. And AAA is firing. I don't know who it is. Okay, it's this guy. This guy later on, I don't know what he does, but he doesn't do anything for our team. He literally sits there for the entire game. The bomber turns around and goes after me. This is when I take some fatal mistakes, because I can see my plane is still flying, but I'm trimming my aircraft. I had no idea how I was trimming my aircraft, so I was trying to fix it in the controls. If you see me doing this, I'm actually in full realistic controls, trying to get back to normal. So this is giving this bomber some time to catch up to me. This is where my fatal mistake comes into my hand. I should have turned around and should have engaged the target, not stayed around. As he's inching closer and closer to me, I'm making more and more fatal mistakes. The big fatal mistake is right about here. As he shoots, I'm still flying in a straight line. Gives us enough time to knock out my wing, so knock out my engine, and I get shot down. There goes that plane. I'm out of the fight. This guy is feeling chuffed, he got a kill, on a, and at this point I am the top scoring player on my team. No joke, that's where I am at. So I get my revenge on this guy. I was thinking, oh, okay, I got my revenge, and so like I got shot down, but oh well. So I jump into my Panzer. I'm wondering, why is my controls all funny? I realized I was in full real controls again. This is where this screws me up a lot. This is when I'm figuring out what is the trimming button in this game. This is giving the guy enough time to kill me if he looked down. But like I said, there's no hub, so to him it could be friendly, it could be hostile, he had no idea. It's just say luck or dislike if he hits me. You can literally see me just sitting here chilling. But like I said, to him, like for this pilot here, he has no idea who is friendly and who is enemy down there. He has no idea. And the only thing he can tell is shape and size, which direction it's pointing at. By this time of like the game, there's no way of identifying who is friendly and who is enemy at this point. He sees 2 tanks. Well, I'm one of those 2 tanks. Let me slow this down for you for a second. I know when this happens because I'm figuring out the controls again. I was figuring around with the full wheel controls with the tanks, but this is where luck strikes to strike. This is when I get my sweet revenge. Slow this down. Slow it down to like 25%. I fire my first shot, goes off. I'm thinking like, oh, I can't hit this target at this range, at this distance. Like, okay, it won't hit at all, so there's no real point. But I get a lucky shot in this plane. Let me speed up one slightly more for you. Halfway. All the way down. Look at this shot. This guy's flying. Oh, it is in slow motion, so sorry about that, guys, but I want to show you guys exactly where I hit this dude. I'm aiming at the left engine, so I'm aiming at the left engine to the center of where the canopy is, of like the cockpit. That's where I'm aiming. And slam in his engine. One of the luckiest shots in my time playing this game. I actually thought he was actually going down on me. Like, if you look carefully, I thought this guy was going to crash on top of me. He fires for a little bit longer, but not as long. He crashes into the woods over there somewhere. The chat was going absolutely insane. This guy was actually saying good shot, well done, and I was actually chuffed at this point. One of the most luckiest kills I've ever gotten, in this game. That was a lucky shot. Even this guy who was over here saw it. He saw the kill and he was also chuffed as well. If you look at this guy's perspective, he's quite high up. But yeah, you can see a B-25 being shot down by. This is my first kill in this plane. I'm sorry, in this tank ever, killing in any tank, killing an air unit that isn't AAA. That's insane. That's awesome. I'm chuffed. This guy flies. I'm driving at this point. I'm actually talking to this guy, chatting to him. His engine fails on him, and he's figuring out, okay, I'm not gonna make it. This guy was actually was saying to me that his left engine failed on him, and he's not going to make it. So that's my third air kill. He actually leaves the game. I think he leaves the game. I'm pretty sure he leaves the game. But he is actually saying to me, well, good shot, well done, well done. So I'm like, oh yeah, I killed him. And he left the game. He actually left the game. I originally thought that he was still in the game. That's why every single judgment call I based here is all about thinking that he's still in the game. And I originally thought it was this guy who I killed. So it was this guy here I originally killed. But this guy makes a lot. This guy makes me feel a bit iffy in this point of like the match. Like, I know this guy is. Everyone's been saying that there is a T-34 across the hill to our right side, and he's been sitting there the entire game shooting up our tanks if they're driving across the fields. And I had no idea exactly where he was, but me and this particular guy, I have no idea anyone's out there. Where is it? I don't actually know which tank it is at this point. Is it this one? Like, a particular tank shoots at me. I have no idea where he is. At this point, like, no one knows exactly where anyone is. No one knows who's shooting, but this guy is shooting at me. I had no idea where this guy was. Actually, I was freaking out because in realistical battles, in sim battles, it's hard to identify targets. Like, ever. It is really hard to identify targets. This is what I have. I don't even have that really much. I don't use the map much in this simulated battle, like in this realistical event. All I hear is this loud bang. I see smoke. I thought, okay, was that a T-3485 or what was that? What just ignited? I will never know until now. Like in this event, I have no idea who's alive, who's dead, because I don't pay attention to this. I don't pay attention to it at all. This entire game, I'm judged. The only time I looked at it was when I shot down that plane. That is the only time I ever looked at it. So I don't know who's alive, who's dead, who's down. But this guy, even the sticker was trying to kill this guy, and this guy was just here, just chilling. Like shooting at anyone that comes in, and he was just shooting at targets over here. This is where he was aiming at, like across the other side of the map. This guy was insane. He wanted to kill this dude, and me being me, I simply just said, "What the hell?" And I was just sitting there, just chilling, waiting for. I originally thought I was waiting for this guy to pop out. But he was playing smart. He was not letting his left side be exposed to any units. He knew that this friendly is probably to his right, probably beyond those bushes, beyond that tree line, there somewhere. But the only enemy friendlies that he had next to him were on the other side of like the map. And those are those guys there. But this guy does not. This guy there has no idea. And this guy actually got killed. I didn't realize this until now, but that guy actually got killed, and I don't know this at this particular point. I originally thought he is still alive. He's right there. This guy's still there. In this now, it actually shows you their last position. I originally thought this guy was still alive, not dead. So I'm like, okay, picking up. I ran the corner, just like, okay, where is he? Did he move? Like, no. Did he move? Was I being blindsided? And did he move? But nope. This guy here, where was he? Where did he go? I think it was this. No, it was this guy. He killed him. Don't know. No, nope. This guy killed him. But this guy does eat a round from this guy. Takes a shot, hits him, damages him, and this guy. Where's he? This guy is now sitting in the middle of the ground, and you can just see my tank. Actually, in fact, take my first shot, missed, but that's when all these shots I'm actually dialing in the actual range. No joke, I'm actually dialing in the range, the like the range, even because I'm on an angle, stuff like I'm doing everything because there's no help, there's no nothing. In realistic battles and sim battles, there's no help. You have to do everything by yourself with aiming the gun. So everything is just me dialing in the gun. And this is all in sim battles controls. I've just switched over to sim battle controls once again. And I get my lucky. I get a hit. I hit the engine. So I hit the driver. Hit, didn't do any damage. Fire again. And got the kill. Me and this guy and I, we fight for about 10 minutes. Rest of the match is me and this guy fighting it out. Like, not even joking, but this guy was a very good tank driver. He was very, very good. And a very good pilot as well. I'm dialing in on this guy that's driving. It's this guy here. He's driving. I'm dialing in my shots. As you can see, I'm missing, but I had no idea this guy here was actually there. Until I'm dialing in my gun on him. The round drops short, so I'm like, okay, aim higher. This guy's tracking down this plane. All my shots are short or too high at this point. I'm shooting over his head, and he can hear the whistle of like the gun. That's all he can see. He sees a flash of my gun, or is a tracer. I do hit this guy. I do hit his tracks. At this point, I'm dropping off radar. I'm not actually dead. He thinks I'm dead, apparently, but I'm not dead. I'm alive. I've dropped off of his radar, trying to keep away from him. The sticker does go down. The guy who did die. So it's like good job, lucky shot, and stuff like that. All the nice things. And he's right here as well. This guy caps the point, by the way. This guy and where is he? And this guy caps like the point. We don't see him until the very end of the match. This guy, to me, this guy, I thought this guy backed off that much that I actually lost sight of him. I actually didn't know where he was. Until I see this muzzle flash coming from the left side. I'm still thinking, yep, he's right there. Aim, fire. Yeah, it still thinks I've died. I haven't died yet. You have been killed by. I haven't actually been killed by anyone yet. So it thinks I've been killed by this guy, but I haven't been killed by him. So that's false. So that's wrong. I don't know. I think it's. I have no idea. I think I have to relook at this. But yeah. It thinks I've been hit, but I haven't been hit. I'm still alive. I'm dialing in my gun. This is what This is what you have to do a lot in this game mode. This guy is alive. He's actually aiming at me, by the way. This guy is actually shooting at me. So this guy falls off a radar. I'm still thinking, okay, he's still over there. He's still shooting his gun. He has to be over. He has to be over there somewhere. Still looking. Still looking. Go into my mode. Yeah, I'm scanning by this point. I'm actually scanning for anyone coming around me, coming behind me. I see 2 blocks of smoke. I have no idea this guy is gone. I know this guy is aiming at me. I know someone out there is aiming at me because he's seen so many tracer rounds hitting, and this guy shoots. I have no idea where he is, but it was from this guy. No, sorry, it was from this guy. Still, 4 minutes left of the game. Had no idea. This guy does hit me. Nothing's severely damaged, but at this point, nothing's severely damaged. My gunner and there's bugs in this thing. My barrel was hit. My gunner wasn't hit. My loader wasn't hit. My commander wasn't hit. It was only my barrel and my gunner. They were only 2 that were hit. My horizontal drive was damaged, but it wasn't badly damaged. It wasn't black. I can still move my gun. I can still move my turret. I'm trying to scan for this guy because I don't actually know where he is until I get a sweet hit. Until I see like the word like destroyed, I run away. At this point, we've been capped. Like, I knew we'd been capped because, well, I was sitting at the point where it was capped. I'm typing to and this guy, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I had no idea where this guy was. I originally thought this guy was AFK and he was sitting in a corner middle of our map just chilling. But until now, I had no idea. This takes me about a few minutes, and I do die at the end of this match. I do actually get killed, but I was the last kill. I end up with 3 air kills, 2 ground kills, but actually, in fact, I get 2 air kills and 1 anti-air kill with a tank shell, and a 2 ground attack kills, like 2 tanks. Both of them were T-34s. Sorry, one was a T-34 and another one was an SU-79M. Those 2 go. This guy and this guy was working together this entire game. We did not see this guy until halfway through the game. We actually thought this guy was actually dead. I didn't know this guy was actually next to me at this entire time. If you look where I am, he's all the way over there. I can actually see him. If you can't see him, let me pause it for you. He is there, right there. That is him, right there. Had no idea. See, that's how hard it is. It is that hard to figure out who is who, where they are, like. Because, like I said, at this point, like at any time of the game, in the start of the game, you know where enemies are. But at this time, of the game, you have no idea where like anyone is. People could be chilling in a back of the map, or you have no idea. Like, I had no idea any of my guys were dead until I looked at my map. I saw this guy was dead, and this guy was dead, and so this guy was alive. I had no idea he was actually running away from the cap. Yes, he was running away from the cap. I hit a tree because I was typing This is what makes me lose the match, and also the fact that I stayed for a bit too long in that the position. I kept on doing that. Like, I stayed a bit too long in my little hidey hole. Now, that IL-2, so I thought, like, I actually thought that was an IL-2 at this entire game. Until now, until I look back at it, it is a yak. I originally thought it was an IL-2, scanning, telling them where they are. I actually found this guy, that guy was telling them exactly where I was. Exactly where I was, like behind the tree to your left, about 200 meters to your right. So left to your 200 meters to the right of that tree. This guy was actually saying I'm in the field to this guy. That was right there. You can actually see the guy. I didn't see that guy. He took a shot at me. I hit him. I hit him in his tracks. Like I hit him in the front. This guy pops out. I take the shot where I think it would work, but unfortunately hits me in my ammo. So it hits me in my crew. I die, and the match is over. I got about a million credits off of that game because I got the battle trophy battle trophy. I've now got 2 of those in a matter of like 2 games. They're actually pretty easy to get if you know how to actually get them. You just work really hard. You do whatever you can to get them, because I've got 5 in like 5 games in a row, so they're actually pretty easy. I did spend it all buying 2 tanks, by the way. So buying 2 aircrafts and buying 2 tanks. But yeah, that's my game. That's my awesome event in the Panzer 2, so Panzer 4, and in the Ali Duckling. This is the premium version of it. This is the Romanian one. You can get the premium one that sits in the exact same tier. Sits right here. I did buy my version of the Ugly Duckling, and it's a battle rating. If you're playing logistical battles, it's a battle rating of 4.0. The Ugly Duckling, both ducks, so all 3 ducks, have the exact same battle rating. This is the 3rd one. This has the 75mm gun, or if you use centimeters, it's a 5.7 centimeter gun. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you liked this video. If you did, it was very interesting, very, very fun game. I enjoyed it, every single second of it. Hope you guys did as well. And that was a lucky kill for me. I probably will never ever get that ever again. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe, and check out my other content on my channel. Like I was saying, guys, I'll see you guys later.